Okay, now I'm recording. So don't say anything bad about Colin. Such a nice day.
So maybe we can talk about tomorrow first.
No. We'll do maths.
Look that you say we can be physics. Math can be physics.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tomorrow I can plan.
Yeah, it's true. But now we're talking about maths.
Let's finish.
The maths is easy today. Don't worry. Easy maths.
Okay, I believe you.
You should believe me. Okay. Oh, too hot. Too hot.
Yeah.
What shirt am I wearing under this? Oh yeah, I can open it a little bit.
Oh, you like green.
Green or green? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Who have we got? Go! You made it. How come you're late?
From Tom. I went to Tom and had lunch.
Ah! Bad reason. Alright. Ah! What do you got?
There's a new shop just in Jervis shopping centre. That's a really famous brand in Asia, I think. That's a Japanese brand. Everything is really cheap, like
Yeah.
€2, €3. Can you just open the door?
Of course, yeah. So what we want to look at is how we can combine two functions. So for example, let's say f goes from a to b and g goes from b to c. We'd like a function that goes from a to c. And we write it like this. This is compose.
Yeah.
And the meaning is quite simple. So if I write this, what I mean is just this. Yeah? Sometimes in the exam they write it just like this. It's all the same thing. Khalifa, what happened to you? Why are you late? How come you're late, Khalifa?
I was.
Right, so, have you got that written down? We'll have a look at some examples. The name of this compose, yeah. Summer, what is taking you so long? Come on.
Oh. Oh yeah.
How can we
I thought you were asking me a question. Oh, sorry, can you?
Yeah.
It's hard to put.
Too much food for lunch. Right?
Me?
Mm. You ate too much for lunch.
Not really.
Really?
Just a bowl of noodles.
Big bowl?
Oh, no.
Small.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we do some examples?
To compose a topic.
Yeah. What's wrong, Go? Come on, be strong. Be strong. Right. Let's have a look at an example. So, example 1, let's calculate f of minus 1 given fx equals, let's say, 1 plus x squared. Well, that's easy peasy. So f of minus 1 equals 1 plus minus 1 plus
1.
minus 1 squared,
1.
which is 1 then.
Oh.
Yeah?
That's it.
Huh?
That's all.
No, there's more. This is first example.
Okay.
Get started. Okay. Right. Let's do another one. Okay, so let's make this one a.
But it doesn't compose.
I know. I'm building.
Okay.
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 So next one. Fx equals 1 plus x squared. Gx equals 1 over x. And let's calculate f compose g of 2. And then, well, let's do that one first. So that's f of g of 2. Yeah.
Just
That's f of 1 over 2. Are you sure it's a half, Ben? So that's equal to
Yes.
what? Are you sure?
Ah.
I got 5 over 4.
Oh, I say the f half.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So it's for
5 over 4.
5 over. Oh.
Okay. Now, can you calculate this one, please?
It's 5. 6. Oh,
Wait until you're finished, then tell me the answer. Summer?
No.
it's okay. I know.
What is it, Ben?
1 over 5.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's g of f of 2, which is g of 1 plus 2 squared, which is g of 5, which is 1 over 5.
Oh, yes.
I told
It is.
you. No, there's more. Okay. Continue? Okay, so next one. We'll say f of x equals x squared plus 2x plus 1, and g of x equals, let's just say, 1 minus x. And I want to calculate f compose g of x. Okay. So that's equal to
1 minus x squared.
f of 1 minus x, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, as you were saying, somewhere is 1 minus x squared plus 2 times 1 minus x plus 1.
Yeah.
So that's 1 minus 2x, x squared, yeah.
2 minus 2x plus 1.
So the answer is x squared minus 4x
It's x
plus
squared.
4.
I think it's x squared.
Yeah. Huh?
But why I get oh my. Thank God. Okay, you are right.
Thank you, Ben. So, what you can do, my point is, you can take an f, you can take a g, and you can make this new function. This is new. So you can picture it like this. G takes something, gives you a value, and then f does it as well. But you can go from here to here in one step by using f compose g in one step. Yeah? Well, like for example, if I calculate say I want to calculate, here's an example, Ben. Suppose I have the number 1, okay? So if I put 1 into G, what do I get out here? Oh no, 1's a bad example, it's too easy. 2. If I put 2 into G, what do I get?
Minus 1.
I get minus 1. Okay, if I put minus 1 into F, what do I get? I'll get 2, I get 0?
Yeah.
I get 0. But if I put 2 into this, 4 squared minus 8, is it? Sorry. No. 4 minus 8 plus 4 is also 0. So I can jump the middle calculation and do both calculations in one using this. Yeah? Yeah?
I think if we just like this, we just calculate 1, like just calculate 2, we just use jump. Oh no, jump, just step by step.
Yeah.
But you say we can just jump, like we use FGX to calculate the jump
Yeah.
formula.
Yeah.
If we just calculate once,
Yeah.
it's not unnecessary.
This is unnecessary?
Yeah,
Well,
we just use 2.
I suppose maybe this isn't a good example. I'll give you a good example, okay? Let's scroll down. Right, let's say f of x equals minus x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. Okay, and this, wait, I don't even know what I want you to calculate yet. Let me tell you what to calculate. So, I want you to calculate f composed f of x. That's part 1. Part 2, f compose f of x. And part 3, f compose f 100 times x. Now you can see, Ben, that
It's 1 or 0,
huh?
I guess.
Oh, no,
No.
no. So, good guess. Give it a try.
first one.
Are you sure?
Sure.
You are wrong. Mhm.
Over 5.
What's your answer, Ben?
3x plus
Over
4
five.
over 5.
For the first one,
Oh yeah.
you are wrong.
3x.
You are wrong.
What?
Well, I think you're wrong. But see, maybe the question's wrong. Let's see. Okay, so, are you watching? Watch. So you would have to calculate f of minus x plus 2 over 2x plus 1, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Which is minus 2 plus 1 plus 2
Yeah.
minus x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. Yeah.
Oh, it's minus.
Yeah.
2x plus.
Oh.
You lost the minus.
Thank you, Summer. Okay, so.
But where's the minus from?
Wait, top. Oh my, look.
Yeah?
Did you forget the minus?
Yes.
The minus right there.
Yeah, I lose. I miss.
You didn't see that?
I see that now.
We were bringing into this, but we didn't bring like the full thing, the whole thing. We lost just one minus. Totally.
Made it totally wrong. Do you want to try and fix your answer? Let's have a look.
Oh yeah. I saw it.
So on the top, we can put this over 2x plus 1. Yeah, and that would be
3x.
x. Oh, give me a moment. Minus 2 plus 4x plus minus 4x minus 4. Like this?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's plus 4x plus 4.
Yeah, but there's a minus here.
it's total minus.
The total minus.
Well, how about
What?
What?
the minus x plus 2?
Yeah. That minus and that minus cancel.
Oh,
So
and
we
also
just
the
x
X plus 2. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Ben. X plus 2.
Okay, and minus
Minus 4x
Four.
minus 4.
two.
Yeah.
Minus 4 is minus 4.
That's the 2.
2.
But where's minus from?
There.
The
It's
2x
2x.
minus plus 1, so you
Two.
need to turn 2. So it's
it's minus
2x.
2.
Thank you.
Four-
Thank you.
four
Thank you.
X.
Thank you.
4x plus 2 and the over,
yeah.
over 2x plus 1.
2x plus 1, 2x plus 1.
Yeah, it's 1. The first one is 2, so you need to
Yeah,
turn
no,
two.
but the minus already cancelled.
No, that minus goes on both.
Yeah, the both.
Yeah. So this becomes, what will this become? Minus 2x? Yeah?
Yes.
And
Minus 4
yeah,
plus 2x
yeah,
plus 1.
yeah.
Yes.
Cancel, cancel,
Yeah.
cancel, cancel. Minus 3x over cancel, cancel,
Minus.
minus 3. And so that's
X.
x.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is equal to x.
And x.
No.
Huh?
No.
Why?
Calculate the next one.
You can see.
I can see it's not x.
It's
Okay.
minus
Okay,
x.
It's again the.
Minus x plus 2
Okay,
over
fine.
2x plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because these two guys will become x.
Yeah.
And third one is x.
So this will become f of x. So can you see what's going to happen? If you have an even number, you'll get x.
Yeah.
But if you have an odd number,
Okay.
you'll get f.
Yeah.
So if you do it 100 times,
X.
you'll get x. Interesting, huh?
Interesting.
Very interesting. Now let's give you another one. Right. Let's make this one really hard. No, okay, not too hard. Find A and B if f compose g of x equals x. And you don't need to know this, but also g compose f of x. Well, maybe you do, equals x. Okay, so try and find A and B here. Okay, got answers?
Nope.
No? Okay, let's see. So, f compose g of x. That's equal to f of ax plus b, right?
Yeah.
So that's equal to 2 ax plus b plus 3.
Yeah.
That's equal to 2a
X
x plus
2B.
2b plus 3.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to equal to x.
Yeah.
Or rather, that's supposed to equal 1x plus 0.
Oh,
Therefore, a
amazing.
should equal a half, and b should equal minus 3 over 2.
Yeah.
So the answer is a half x minus 3 over 2 is what g is. See? Okay, a little bit more to do and then nearly finished. Can I scroll down? Yeah? So, You need to write this down? Yeah. Okay, so next one now. So suppose I have fx equals ax. It's not important what the a is, it's just some number. Let's say gx equals x minus b. Px equals oh, okay, no, I'll use h. Hx equals 1 over x. Multiplication. Yeah, okay. So, sometimes in maths it's useful to take a big function and write it into smaller functions. Okay, I'll give you an example. So one famous example from semester 1, remember you could have px equals, let's say, x squared plus 4x plus 10. That's equal to x plus 2 squared plus 6, isn't it? Yeah. Now, you can think of this as x plus 2 I'll write in one more guy. I'll call it q. Qx equals x squared. Okay. Squared plus 6. So you could think of this as, well, first you do x plus 2. That's kind of like this guy, isn't it? Then you square it. That's like this guy. Then you add 6. That's like this guy again. So I want to try and write this in this form. So first I need to do g. And what should I use for b? b is minus 2. So what I'll do is I'll just put a little a here, a little b here. So I can just say use g with the function b is minus 2. So this gives me x plus 2. Then what do I need to do next? Square it. So that means I need to compose q. Now that gives me x plus 2 squared. What do I need to do next? Add 6. Do you know what? I don't like the minus. I'm going to make this plus be easier for me. Okay. What's next? Add 6. Yeah. No. Add 6. So that's
just write add 6.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to do here, Summer, is write them as just compose.
Okay.
So I need another g
Okay.
with a 6 here.
But G2, G6 is
4.
B?
4?
Yeah, when I just write g2x, I just mean
It's-
this function,
It's
x
G4.
plus 2.
It's G4.
No, 6.
But-
G4.
but
B is 2 and X is 4, so we can get the 6. If you
Oh, that's square.
But B is constant.
Yeah.
Why you can change 2 and 6?
The 2 is inside the square. X
oh
plus.
yeah.
So it's still 6.
Because, Ben, there's only 26 letters in the alphabet. So I don't want to write like ix equals x plus 2 and jx equals x plus 4. I'll run out of letters. So instead I'll just write g2 and g6.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So what I've done is I've taken this function and I've written it as these 3. Yeah?
Mm.
Okay, so maybe I should have done an easier one first. Let's try this one. Px. Well, actually, there's another way you could have done it. But anyways, we'll just say x plus 2 squared. What two functions could make this one function? What would you do first?
G2.
Yeah, you would add 2 to x, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then after that,
And the Q.
q.
Yeah.
So these two composed together would make this one here. Okay. Now this is useful. It'd be more useful to you next year. But sometimes it's good if you can take a big function and break it down into small little functions. You know, because it can make the calculation easier. Especially if it's like a computer. You know, you want to try and break it down to simple. What?
Simple easy question.
Yeah. Yeah. Because computers work really better and fast when it does many simple calculations.
Yeah.
That's better for a computer.
The difference from CPU and GPU.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. CPU is for simple calculations. GPU is for complicated calculations. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So yeah, I suppose we're turning this from GPU to CPU. That's the way to think about it. I won't talk any more about this because this thing here isn't really on the exam. On the exam, they'll only expect you to take simple functions to make a big function. They won't ask you to take a big function and make simple functions like this one. But I at least wanted to show you it because it's something you might do next year in university. Okay? But so don't worry about this. This was just a little extra piece for next year. Let's try some of these questions. They're all kind of short. Let me tell you which ones would be good to do now. Question 1 is too easy. So 2 ABC IJK 3 AB FG 4. Do number 4. It's important. I've seen number 4, question 4. Mark question 4.
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen that one on the exam a few times. It's common for the exam, number 4. We did number 5.
Yeah.
And then the last one, number 6. That's a good one. Number 6 is a good long hard one. Yeah. So if you can try these for a few minutes and then we'll go on to the next lesson.